Welcome back to episode 2 of the Freak Podcast. I'm your host, Sean James. We're here with my co-host, Calvin Mantella. Calvin, let them know what's up.
Whoop, whoop. What up? We got Joey in the house.
What's going on?
What's going on? How we doing, Joey? We doing good?
Doing great. I'm glad to be here. Doing great.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through.
Of course. I had to.
Give me 1 second.
He's looking through his
So,
notes.
I gotta ask, bro. I saw that little workout program on your or workout page on your Instagram. What's it like being buff and a DJ?
That's my boy Denzel right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After high school, I kind of just got into the working out, and I thought I'd start my own Instagram. Showing my journey, stuff like that. I haven't been on it in a minute because work
Right.
life. I'm still going to the gym. You know what I mean? But it's cool. I get a lot of DMs and I meet a lot of people.
I can only imagine.
Not DMs like that. I promise.
All right.
No, we saw you.
It's dudes. I promise.
Oh, okay.
Put that out there.
All right, shout out. No, we were peeping it. We were bored in the parking lot. We saw you squatting 515 or something like that. I was like, damn.
I was impressed, bro.
I can see why the dudes are
crazy.
DMing you.
I for sure peaked, but put that on my back now, and I'm falling for sure.
You and C gonna have to have a lift off. He was talking about the gym in there too.
I know. When we were at AC Lounge, I was like, damn, my boy Sig looking kind of beefy up there.
I know. I was kind of scared. He walked up to me. I was like, who is this man?
Little mini Arnold
That's
over
cool,
here.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool.
I hit the gym too, but I'm still kind of fat. So
hey, we're getting there.
Exactly.
That's all you can do.
Protein bars.
How long have you been a DJ for? Exactly?
Oh man, not long at all. Maybe like 6 months. Maybe 6 months. I grew up around DJing though because my dad was a DJ for
your dad's
my
a
whole life.
Yeah. So
but he's one of them old school DJs where you just get the scratching in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got it.
2000s R&B.
Like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. I get it.
But yeah, like when I was in middle school, elementary school, I used to hop on his computer and go on. I think it was called virtual DJ. Yeah, and I used to mess around with that all the time. I've always been into house music though, so getting into the whole DJing scene is something I enjoy for sure. Yeah.
Was he doing like private events, clubs? Like what was he?
He's doing it all. He was DJing in downtown. He DJs quinceañeras. He DJs birthday parties, weddings.
Oh, awesome! Is he still playing at all?
He's been doing a lot of There's like you can rent a yacht down at the bay or something. He's been doing a lot of those.
Okay, that's awesome.
He's getting down. He's getting old, but he's getting down.
Yeah, he's still getting down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. And so it just got you into the groove. You're like, I want to do this. Seeing your dad.
Yeah. And as a kid, he'd always tell me, it's good side money. He's always been into construction, so
okay.
When we needed some bills paid, he'd be like, all right, I got a gig on this day and we'll be straight. I'm okay for sure. And that's always motivated me.
Good like legal side hustle.
Exactly.
To keep your family up.
Exactly.
So, how's your experience been so far as being a DJ? You're relatively new into the scene, 6 months. Can you let me know?
Oh, I love it. The music, I've always loved the music. I met my boy Damon a few years back. We've been tight, and to see, other people into the same thing you're into, you obviously got to do something together. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, bringing the community we have going for Control and Freak, it's, I enjoy it a lot, and I look forward to what the future has for us, for sure.
And how's your experience been at Control and Freak so far?
Oh, I love it. Everybody's cool. We could drink, take shots together. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's a chill vibe.
Yeah, exactly. When we're not DJing, we can, I can for sure say we can all go out as a group and, enjoy the club scene, be fans for a minute,
Yep. Speaking of that little club scene, going to shows as a fan, how do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
I love
that
it.
little scene?
Yeah, I spend all my money on shows. You know what I mean? Shit.
Do you have anyone obviously your dad, but do you have anyone else influential in your life? Anyone you would love to play with also one day?
He's not a DJ, but I'd say my brother Alex. My brother Alex and my cousin Mario. They're the ones that really got me into the whole house music techno scene. I went to my first rave when I turned 18, Audiotistic in San Bernardino, and they were there, and you know what I mean. Just from there on, I was like, I loved the music before, but like going to a show and seeing it live is definitely a different experience. And then being behind the table now and seeing everybody else enjoy it. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
You're just always there.
Oh yeah.
Little side note, yeah, my parents met at a rave.
Did they really?
Crazy. Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Wait,
Yeah.
what? They met at a rave?
Yeah, they met at a rave. About my parents had me at like 22, 23. I think they met at 21 at a rave.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, inside an airport. Kind of crazy. My dad was the bouncer.
Where at?
In Worcester, Massachusetts, outside Boston. He had a Dare shirt on. Don't do drugs shirt, but he was on acid, being the security guard for the whole party.
Them dreads and everything.
Oh, yeah.
The whole dread look.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool though.
Yeah. So
That's the goal to meet.
Yeah.
Meet somebody that's into the same thing.
Yeah. So.
So can you tell me a little bit? Obviously, I listened to some of your music earlier, and then it was pretty long. It was around like 50 some minutes.
Oh yeah. I'm doing mixes at the moment,
right?
But there's obviously a process of me producing a song.
I was about to ask, can you tell me what it's like making such a long track?
Oh man, it's something you got to drink to for sure to enjoy. I mean, usually at the clubs though, you're getting an hour set,
right?
So it's good practice for sure. But it definitely. Once you hit that record button and you mess up, you got to start all over again.
I can only imagine it's a process.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a process, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it for sure.
And then, have you always loved fast-paced techno? That's kind of like your little jam right there.
I love it. I love it. Actually, speaking of, I'm going to LA tomorrow to a techno rave and a warehouse rave. But yeah, I used to shuffle as a kid. Believe it or not, I used to wear the foxtail, snapback around my little belt loop. Yeah. You know what I mean? I used to
every day.
Skinny, I'm shuffling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I get it.
I used to wear cardigans, and you know what I mean. Dye my hair blonde. That whole gist. Yeah, I love techno. Techno's the way to go.
You ever think of going back to the blonde?
No.
No.
The blonde would go crazy.
Hey man, I'm trying to bring kendamas back. I can't even imagine bringing that back.
Do you prefer making the longer tracks or do you prefer making the shorter tracks?
For house music, longer for sure. But for more like the fast-paced hard techno, I'd like to keep it at like 35 to 40 minutes. But it all just depends. The warehouse raves I'd be going to, they go for hours and hours and hours. It all kind of sounds the same. But
yeah, I was gonna like say like I can assume why you made them so long is because you want it to be played throughout a long period of time.
Exactly.
Take parts, mix it, put into a different part, mix it.
Yeah, all the different sounds. Yeah, exactly. It still sounds the same, but I enjoy it. Like I said, I have a few drinks, get to mixing, and it's on. Party's going for sure.
Do you have a favorite festival you've been to and a favorite festival you want to play at one day?
Ooh, I went to EDC for the first time last year, or this year actually. Awesome. Oh, it was crazy. I was sober the whole time, but sober is the way to go.
Yeah. And is that where you want to play one day too?
EDC or any Factory 93 stage they got going on. They have their own little section. It's usually the techno, the hard techno. That's where all the DJs are usually playing as the Factory 93 stage. EDC is definitely a goal, especially for Control and Freak. I see it going there.
Perfect. How long do you usually spend on a project by chance?
Oh,
because I can assume since they're an hour long.
Yeah,
that I've heard, it can be a lot.
Recently, it's been taking me like a couple weeks or a week. Like with the shows I've played, it's taken me a couple weeks to because song selection really like matters when you're playing, either house or techno. So trial and error is definitely what you're going to be going through. So that's why it kind of takes so long. But yeah, usually 1 to 2 weeks, and you want quality. You know what I mean?
Not quality over quantity.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you. If you're putting something out there that people are going to enjoy.
Yeah, you want to put your heart and soul into it, right?
Exactly.
Especially if your name's on it.
Yeah. Exactly, especially representing Control and Freak. That's all we can do.
Do you have any clubs that you really like in San Diego that your go to on the weekend, or anything that anywhere?
I'll pull up to Avenue any day.
Avenue's
my favorite spot right now.
All the boys be out there right now.
I just found out about that spot actually a couple months ago, and to be playing there is, it was a goal. It was a goal for sure. Nova's cool too in downtown. Yeah, it's just Nova. The atmosphere in San Diego, crowd wise, is kind of, it could be better, but you know what I mean. Nova's still a legit club. I'd love to play there one day.
So PV Avenue.
PV Avenue. Oh yeah.
Your spot right now. Every week going down there.
Yeah.
Everyone's down there all the time.
Can you tell me a little bit about the thought process when it comes to making a techno track?
Oh man, you got to get everybody's opinion. I feel like I put a lot of boys on with techno.
Right.
So, the newbies in like the whole EDM scene, they feel like they think they know it all, but I honestly, like, my boys are like that, but I take opinions from them and I take song choices from them, and I usually get playlists from like a lot of people, and I just shuffle through them, and I listen to what songs I think I'd feel would go good in the mix. So yeah, it's basically, for me, it's depending on like other people's opinions, because you're up there DJing for the people, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically
it's
the
kind
process.
of like a give and take.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
If I like the song and you like it, then obviously I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so you said you're working full time too. What
Oh,
do
yeah.
What do you do for work outside of this?
I do construction. I install door frames,
Okay.
window frames. It's definitely tough when it comes to DJing and stuff like that. Trying to make time. The gym grind. My boy Denzel already know. You already know how it go. You get off work 3 or 4 o'clock. You gotta eat when you get home, and then go to the gym, and you're not getting home till 8, and you gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work the next day.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah,
that.
that's why making mixes is kind of long for me, because I'm like 20 minutes in, I'm like, I want to go to sleep. I gotta get up early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, construction. I've worked construction since junior year of high school.
Okay.
I played baseball in high school, got hurt, and then I had to fucking start working.
Right.
So yeah, construction's cool.
Is it with your dad? 'Cause you said
It's not with my dad, but he put me on game with the trade I'm in. He
Yeah.
does the same thing, but with a different company. Yeah, it's good money for sure. Hard work. It gets. I'm gonna need some sample packs pretty soon. So once I get paid, I'm gonna be like, let me get that. Real quick. Let me get some of that.
What position were you playing in baseball?
I was a pitcher and outfielder.
Nice.
What happened? You get Tommy John, or what you?
I actually had tennis elbow and it never healed.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I played at
That's
Helix
rough.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, Helix Charter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played all 4 years, and then like the last 6 months was just not. I wasn't playing, so I was like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep. I get that.
Since you've been only relatively new DJ and producing for about 6 months, do you have a diverse amount of gigs that you've done? Like maybe like parties, clubs, special events?
Clubs wise, I've played at Avenue 3 times. I played at Nautilus Tavern twice. The second time with Damon, and then yeah, like becoming a DJ and posting it on your social media is obviously gonna have people texting you, yo, can you come DJ for me? Yeah. I've DJed a couple house parties, like 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, it's nothing too crazy at the moment. But that's the goal, to get it up to where it is crazy. You know what I mean? Getting paid every weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Living
the
the
goal.
dream. Living the dream.
Exactly. Yeah.
You want to get into like private events or anything like that, like while you're starting off, like weddings or just like in general, anything like that?
It just depends. Like my dad, he played the whole variety of music.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so I'd rather play, what I'm comfortable with, the techno and the house music. So if your wedding is gonna be, a little rave, then I'm down to DJ.
He's got that Quince experience, bro.
Yeah, I wish I did.
Oh man,
playing the cumbia all night. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Oh man. Besides house music, do you have any other favorite genres of music that you like?
I love reggae. I listen to reggae almost every day. Some of the old stuff, Barrington Levy, Gregory Isaacs. I love reggae. I like rap too. I listen to rap, but that's more for like the gym,
And when you're listening to other stuff, does it like sort of help find with inspiration, with what you want to make?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cuz I hate to say it, but listening to house music and techno every day, that's not what you want to do.
Right.
Cuz you get tired of it eventually. So that's why I like that I'm into like the rap and the reggae, because during the day I can listen to that, and then when it's ready to lock in, I have that open ear to the better music, the stuff that I enjoy.
No, yeah, take influences from, other genres.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you have any reggae or rap artists you really like that help you out at all?
Revolution, reggae.
Yep,
I
that's
love
pretty
Revolution.
typical.
Yeah,
Yep.
typical. Like I said, Still Pulse is one of my favorites too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I usually hit shuffle, create a station. It's like everything sounds good.
Whatever comes on.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a legacy you want to leave behind with your music further on once you get more known?
I just want to keep techno alive. At most gigs I've been playing at, I've just been hearing like house music, tech house, and I kind of want to get San Diego to where like LA's at, where they're having warehouse raves. You know what I mean? But you know, it's kind of like not gonna happen in San Diego because
it's
of
not
how
really
strict they are.
the scene down here.
Exactly.
I wish it was.
I wish it was too, but you know, that's the goal.
They have those raves in the sewers. You've been to those yet?
I have. You know, and honestly, it's okay, but it's a younger crowd for sure because you know them kids that are listening to EDM or aren't 21, barely turning 18, so they're like, I can go to the underground raves, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, the scene kind of sucks, you know, the people kind of suck, but you know, because once an 18-year-old gets a drink in their hand, it's like, oh
no,
yeah,
it's
awful,
all bars loose, you know?
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
And there's no security, you're in a sewer, so
no service, nothing. You can't call nobody.
The kids got a ride. Watch out.
All you can do is scream and run.
Yeah, all you can do. Exactly. If you don't like a project, do you still push through it? Do you still try to, you know, finish it? How does that kind of work?
Yes, I try to finish it. Actually, it wasn't for AC. Oh yeah, actually for AC Lounge, the spot we just played at. It was just trial and error. Like I'd be at two songs, and they wouldn't mix together, and I would hours and hours and hours, and I would only have one song ready. You know, so like the preparation for AC Lounge was kind of stressful, but yeah, I definitely try to push through and like go with my gut on you know, song choice, and you know, if I finish what an hour takes, maybe like 17 songs, 20 songs. Even if there's a song like 2 or 3 songs in the middle, I'll take them out and you know, I'll start all over. Try to get something going that I like. You know what I mean?
What's the most fun you've had on making a track? Like the best experience?
Honestly, when I played at Naughty List for the first time, I had an after party at my house. Okay. And for some reason, I was so faded that I pushed record on my Serato. I was DJing at my house for the after party. I pushed record on my Serato, and I made a mix while I was just totally blasted.
Sometimes those are the best times.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like usually when I drink like that, and you know, I'm in my own world. I don't really care who's around. But you know, making music like that is something that I love.
You were at your house, you pressed record, and then what happened after that?
I just started mixing. You know, it went from tech house to hard techno, and I did it pretty good. I haven't put it on my SoundCloud yet, but it'll get there. That's
nice.
Do you have any other songs you want to shout out or anything that's coming out soon? Any socials, anything like that?
You guys can follow my Instagram, Josiah Estrada _. I want to shout out my boy Damon, Controlling Freak. I was telling Denzel outside, I got a huge feeling about this. You know, I usually don't manifest things. I don't believe in that. I don't really do none of that. But for some reason, I got a weird feeling about this, and I feel like, you know, Controlling Freak's gonna definitely take it to that level and, you know, keep everybody going for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.